Hey guys, it's Alexis, and today is actually January 6th when I'm finishing the editing of this video. And this video is very interesting because I filmed this video from the span of August to November, but it's very inconsistent how it's vlogged. So this is just like a few scenes into my life. At the beginning of this video, it's very interesting because I literally filmed this in the midst of a whole mental breakdown. We listen, we don't judge, right? And I kind of like caught it before and after. Life was a mess. Life is no longer a mess, and I'm extremely happy. But it's very interesting because there are a lot of moments in this video where it's like things did not work out the way I thought they would, or things have just definitely changed, but all of them for the better. But anyways, just want you guys to know that this video is just a lot of segments from the last few months of my life. If things are kind of like, oh, this, that, that's why. But I'll check in with you guys at the very end. Hey everyone, it's Alexis. Oh my god, the ring light! The ring light is powerful. Y'all just have to deal with the glare in my glasses. Sorry. Hey everyone, it's Alexis, and oh my god. Come on, microphone, get in place. Hey everyone, it's Alexis. It has been 1,001 years since you guys have last seen me. So in the last few months, where do I begin? I guess the biggest thing, I have a new job, right? I left my last job. I got a new job. I guess 2, I haven't really been reading that much. Yes, we love a booktube channel that doesn't read. 3, I've been stressed and sick a lot. 4, I feel like I've just been doing a lot of rest and reset, and by me resting and reset, I mean things in life have caused me to sit down, reflect, take time to myself to get it together. That's what I mean. But before we get into the whole life update, I just want to show you guys a productive little moment in my life. I have been sick twice in a 1-month span. I completely blame the job. I do work with children. The kids are killing me. But I have had a lot of cleaning to do, and I did do a lot this last time being sick. I literally am recovering from being sick. Right. So first thing I want to do is unbox my book of the month books. So most of the time for book of the month, I get just 1 book a month. Let me fix the lighting. I don't like that because I feel like you can see everything I got going on. It's the glass. It's the glasses. It really is. Okay, you know what? We're cooking with Crisco. So usually I only get 1 book for book of the month, but this time I got 2 because the add-on was actually cheaper than it usually is. So in this one, they gave me one of these special edition straight from book of the month little, I don't know if it's short stories or what, but I've heard of it, but also I didn't get it because who's gonna pay that extra money? So it says Volume 0, A Spell for Disappearing. They've been teasing this the last few months, and honestly, I'm happy to read it because 1 is free. 2, it's giving mystery vibes. It's giving, I don't know. It's not too long. Obviously, it's a short story. It's 33 pages, but I like this. They ate. The main book I chose, I was torn between these 2. So this is the main book I got, which is called 5-Star Stranger. Usually for book of the month, there's always like 1 book I'm like, oh, I want to read that. Maybe a second book I'm like, okay, seemed interesting, but not enough for me to get an add-on book. But this time, neither of these are books that I would choose if I had to go to the library or if I had to go to just like a store and just buy my books. So that's the thing I love about book of the month, is that it literally forces you to get out of your comfort zone, try different types of reads. So 5-Star Stranger, let me pull up my phone. I'm recording on my phone. I will literally insert the description. I love how every book of the month book, it literally has this on the back, the month, and then you can also see this little emblem on the front. 5-Star Stranger. I'm going to read from the cover because I can't read straight from the app because I'm recording on my phone. Would you hire someone to be the best man at your wedding, your stand-in brother, the father to your child? In an age where online ratings are an all-powerful, 5-Star Stranger follows the adventures of a top-rated man on the Rental Stranger app, a place where users can hire a pretend fiance, wingman, or extra mourner for a funeral. Referred to only as Stranger, the narrator navigates New York City under the guise of characters he plays, carefully maintaining a professional distance from his clients. But when a nosy patron threatens to upend his long-term role as father to a young girl, Stranger begins to reckon with his attachment to his pretend daughter, her mother, and his own past. He must confront the boundaries that he has drawn and explore the legacy of loss that has shaped his life. Five Star Stranger is a strikingly vivid debut novel about the commodification of relationships in a gig economy, isolation and hyper-connected world, and the risk of asking for what we want from those who cannot give. It's the story of a man who finds out he is by being anyone but himself. I wanted to get this book because it seems like a really good message. It's giving self-discovery. It's giving you don't have to pretend to be somebody else to be liked or to be loved. Not just for a stranger, but also for these other people too. You don't have to have this imaginary life to be better than you are or to have this ideal life, whatever that may be. So I was like, wow, this seems really good. Seems like it does have like a very like suspense mystery element to it too, so I love that. And then I got, oh my, this is a thick book. The Wedding People. Compare the sizes of these books, right? The Wedding People. I love the cover for one. I almost didn't get this as an add-on, but I was like, this seems so interesting. And then look at this back. Look at this back. It's so pretty. Okay. A propulsive and uncommonly wise novel about one unexpected wedding guest and the surprising people who helped her start anew. It's a beautiful day in Newport, Rhode Island when Phoebe Stone arrives at the Grand Cornwall Inn wearing a green dress and gold heels, not a bag in sight, alone. She's immediately mistaken by everyone in the lobby for one of the wedding people, but she's actually the only guest at the Cornwall who isn't here for the big event. Phoebe is here because she's dreamed of coming for years. She hoped to shuck oysters and take sunset sails with her husband. Only now she's here without him, at rock bottom, and determined to have one last decadent splurge on herself. Meanwhile, the bride has accounted for every detail and every possible disaster the weekend might yield except for, well, Phoebe. And Phoebe's plan, which makes it that much more surprising when the two women can't stop confiding in each other. It turns absolutely funny and devastatingly tender. Alison Epic's The Wedding People is ultimately an incredibly nuanced, resonant look at the winding paths we can take to places we never imagined and the chance encounters it sometimes takes to reroute us. So I got this book because usually I'm not like a romance type of person, so seeing wedding in there, I was like, oh, it's probably like some little cliche summer wedding type vibe. But once I actually read the description, and it seems like a very coming of age woman who has gone through whatever hardships in life, pain in life, she is able to find a friend in someone who's a stranger. And it kind of reminded me of the other book I got about this whole people having this idea of a perfect life and feeling like they are not able to genuinely achieve that. So for her to crash this wedding, it's not out of malicious intent, but to have this fulfillment of some type of ideal world that she feels like she can no longer be a part of, or just that her life has just not taken the route that she's wanted to take. And I feel like I get it. I look forward to reading this book. I want to feel something. I want to cry. I think that both of these books are very powerful messages, and I will give you guys a review whenever I'm done. I started subscribing to Book of the Month in April, so I have an April book, a May book, a June book, a July book, and then 2 August books, which are these. I've not read any of them. And then of course I have my volume 0 short stories. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read all 6 novels plus my short story, so 7, and I'm just going to do a whole dedicated video to Book of the Month, my experience with them so far, if I like it, if it's worth the money, which it is, and give you guys a whole update on that. But that's all of my books. I think the only thing I need to do right now is clean, which that kind of sucks. That's one thing about being an adult. You have to be responsible all the time. It's like as soon as you do laundry, it's more laundry. As soon as you get done cleaning, it's more cleaning. Let's get to it. So about a week ago, my mom and I went to Walmart and I got these 2 big old black crates. Obviously it's August, so a lot of stuff was on sale for back to school, which good timing. I'm going to use these big crates to keep all of my like work in progress stuff in one little area instead of just having it in a whole bunch of different boxes and stuff like that. So it can be small business stuff, it can be art stuff, it can be personal stuff. These are my junk compartments. Also, when I was there, I also bought a lot of clothes. I'll show you guys that later because I love them, including these cute pajamas I have on now. But let me show you guys my junk boxes. I have this, which I don't even remember what's in here. This is a box that my lamp came in. This is my change box. This is my light box that I mainly use for my business. This is one of those little clocks that have the little lights that come out of it that I've had since I was a kid. There's nothing but junk in this box. Everything goes back in the box. Everything goes back in the box. Everything goes back in the box. It's in the other box. Oh my god, I need to work out. I'm back. This is just my business stuff that I have out, which isn't even okay, this isn't even everything. I bought these suction cups a long time ago, and I might just use them for like art and stuff because I don't really have a need for them outside of that. I want to get like a pegboard, and I don't know if I can add that to like my cork board. I have this plastic that I keep in case I need plastic. Stars. More stars. Business products that I never use. I think I'm going to open these and put them in. Okay, that's somebody outside. Okay. Do I not have an empty... Oh my god. I'm gonna take this little cup right here. Look at it. Yay. I'm gonna add these stars to my little cup so that way I can have a free container. See, we're being smart. I hate when I rip stuff like this because that looks ugly. Now I'm upset. Boom. Okay. Just like that. And then we're gonna put a little top on it. Boom. Look at us clean it up. I feel like I should also do that with my suction cups because this big box is just kind of like ugly. Okay. Okay. We're making stuff shake. Boom. One thing I will say as a small business owner, never buy stuff that you do not need. Because I have so many jewelry supplies and materials that I just knew I was gonna find something to do with. Always have a plan for stuff before you buy it. Because if you just buy stuff and then you just hope that inspiration comes to you, it will never come. Right, clock that T. It'll never come. You need to know where your money is going. If your money has no purpose, it's a waste of money. Now this, I'm just gonna throw these things in the bag because it's organized. This is my sign that, hey, this is loose stuff. I don't know where to put it. So all these things are going in the crate. I have all these like cups and all these things, and honestly, I probably do need them, but I have so many things in different places. And I just haven't done the best job at like keeping track of my inventory. And y'all can come for me if y'all want to. Y'all don't scare me. Like, might be fighting with the viewers. But seriously, like, I think that if I would have done a better job at like organizing everything, keeping things together, I wouldn't be in this predicament. Since I've been out of school especially, I've had time to adjust my inventory and get everything together, feel a little bit more organized, and not just feel overwhelmed like I was before. Some of these things have things in them, and I was supposed to work on them a long time ago. I don't even know what I was going to do. Like, stuff like that. These things should have been taken care of These things should have been taken care of a long time ago. I've done a better job at keeping track of my notes, at having my stock ready, everything done, everything put together. I feel so much better about having a business now. Because before, oh girl, I was a mess. But the thing is now I need help. because I have a lot of stuff to take care of, and I feel like to be successful, I need someone who I can really rely on to help me make products, help me sell them, like in person, help me to just manage a typical day in my business. And even stuff like this whole box can be thrown away now. Have all this trash for what? And then this box. Hey DJ, play your song all night. On and on and on. Oh my god, where can I put y'all? I'll put y'all right here. So in this box, I have my tablecloth. I have a mini box. Oh, and I'll get to that in a second. I have this, which is pretty much like a jewelry maker, but I have some products in there and it's filled out. So I have it in this little bag. And then in this box, a friend shipped me some yarn a long time ago, and I never got around to using it. I did keep the box. I put the yarn in my yarn container, and in this I have loom bracelets that I need to wash because they fell. This is a good box. I need to stop saving boxes because I have so many boxes that I really just don't need them. Let the box go. In this box, oh my god, I just have tools. I have all this random stuff. I have some products that were already made. These are some rainbow loom bracelets that I launched in October 2022. These are some macrame products that I started when I first launched that October 2022 launch. And then I just didn't even finish a lot of these keychain rings. Then I have a whole bunch of these little cup divider things. Again, this is ideal for a pegboard, and I did have it on my little Gramercy card at one point. But this has a whole bunch of, again, products that I bought, never used, hole puncher stuff. And again, more products I never use. This right here, this is like a keychain ring maker. And then these are colorful S clips for those loom bracelets. And that's a whole nother box that's clear. So even though this is a junky mess, it's like it's still in just one big container, and I still have room to just throw stuff on top. So this is something that, like, if I don't know what to do, oh, I have a whole container of junk right here. I can just do this. If you guys want to follow my small business, that will be linked in the bio. Ooh, not the self promo, but you'll probably see what I do with this stuff, how I run my business, behind the scenes and everything like that. I will be posting regularly on there again. I just jump scared myself because I'm like, what is this black thing on my nail? At work today we painted, and honestly I low-key ate. I wish I had a picture, but I'll probably have to get it tomorrow. But I ate down. I did. So I'm gonna put this in there. That's done. I think this will mainly be my personal container. This one right here, I think I'll mainly have it as either my personal stuff or my art stuff, because I feel like personal stuff I can just throw junk in there all the time, but I feel like my art stuff, it'll be more organized in this container. But is that really a good solution? No. I think I'm going to throw my personal stuff in here, and I'll show you guys the end result. Don't know if you guys have noticed from the last few videos I have posted, but I haven't been in my room in a while. You guys can probably see the mess everywhere. Yeah. So I did finish organizing those two little crates, and they look amazing. They store everything. They're wonderful. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're right there. They're right there. I have all this mess. So really, I started doing my laundry the other day. Finished my laundry. Clear my... What is this called? My drawers. My dresser. Clear my dresser, which I just have this little box to move, and then this, which is nothing. Move my TV and Xbox back in here. I'm free to move in. Clear off my bed, free to move in. And the other room I was just in, have to wash those sheets, especially since, again, I've been sick twice. I need to wash them thoroughly. Besides that, I also have some dishes, because again, I was sick over the weekend and stuff. I have bowls where I've had soup, cups and stuff where I've had juice and all that type of stuff. I need to cut my nails. My nails are so long. They're chipping. They are trying to cut themselves. They're chipping. They are worthless. They look pretty, but they are chipping. So I cut my nails. So I think that's all I have to do. And if I can push through tonight and do those things, I'll be okay. So I think I'm going to start from easiest to hardest. Do the dishes, wash those sheets and covers, laundry, and other miscellaneous stuff that needs to be moved. TV, here. Xbox, here. Move back in. Let's do it. I'm so sorry for the terrible sound, but I just went to the library for the first time in like 2 months. So last time I went to the library, this was right before I got my job, and I got all 7-day books instead of the like regular 2-week books. So I like literally had to get my parents to like come back and like bring it for me. But it's my first time going since June 17th. And the last set of like library books I had, they had to be returned on July 1st. So like literally it's been like almost a month and a half. It is August 10th, by the way. But I got this fancy book called Ballad and Dagger. I got this book called Happily Ever Afters, and I've actually seen a review on this book, so that's why I picked it up. I've also heard a lot about lessons in chemistry, so I got that and I was like, I gotta read it. Then I also saw this mystery book called The Girl I Used to Be, which sounds interesting. It's a smaller book, so if it's bad, meh. Then I also got this book called Love Your Life. Usually I'm not a romance girly, but I was like, okay, I'm kind of getting into it. But all those like good romance books, they have like that certain like cartoony illustrative cover. So I'm like, okay, let's try it. So now I'm gonna go to CVS, just get a few, little hygiene things, and then I'm going right back home. Just got back home a few minutes ago, and I'm sitting here. I've had a long week. Let's just say that without getting into it. I've had a long week, but I need to just get back into my hobbies, my passions. Ready to reopen my small business. Ready to get back into my art. I was already getting to that point. Then, especially after being sick again last week, it was really breakdown needed for a good self-care. Let me not spill that tea. But yeah, definitely just like realizing, hey, I need to get back on it. Boom, boom. So right now I'm going to plan. My journal's over there. I'm gonna write down my plans and just figure out everything, like just my plan, especially since I'm not ready to reveal that. A lot of things have happened the last few months. Let's just say that. I'll do a whole video over that. That'll come out in a few weeks, maybe. Then after I get done with all of that, I'm going to edit my videos. And then, as I told you guys the other day, I started cleaning. I'm going to finish cleaning over this weekend. So today is Saturday, August 10th. And then tomorrow I have Sunday, the 11th. So we're going to try to figure out something with all of that. Y'all, tell me, you probably can't hear me. Tell me why I said, okay, I'm gonna go to the library. Even though I got a full TBR already, I gotta finish reading Five Nights at Freddy's. I have to finish reading, if I had to get into Hunger Games, Harry Potter, all my book of the month so far. I already had to do this one. I said, let me go to the library. It is so hard for me to read my physical TBR that I own because it's like, I want to take time with the books that I paid for because I paid for them. So when I went to the library, I, of course, saw Funny Story by Emily Henry. I almost bought this a few months ago, but I'm so glad I saw it in the library because that'll save me some money. So this is 384 pages. And then while I was also looking at the 7-day right now, mind you, today is Tuesday, October 22nd. I have to have all these read by October 29th, knowing I'm booked and busy. But literally, my next one, it is House of Last Resort. I don't know what that's about, but it looks like a thriller type of thing. And then I read a Walter Mosley book a few months ago, and it was a very odd book. It's something that like has a deeper meaning, and then dips into like sociology, especially of like racial matter, stuff like that. So I really enjoy his quirky writing. It's something that I think if you're not very versatile with your reads, you'd probably be like, so I don't know if it's gonna be like the same type of vibe where it's like kind of dystopian, kind of utopian, but it's like definitely out of worldly. But I'm definitely excited to read this one. So this is called Farewell Amnesty, that word. And I guess it's like another kind of like thriller. Then this one says What Have You Done by Sherry Lapina. So I guess this is another thriller type of book. Again, don't know anything about it. I saw this one that says Double Lives by Mary Monroe. It's about two twins. I didn't read everything, but it's like deep South Prohibition era, so you already know it's like some type of like historical fiction type thing. I do feel like I read something about racist police, stuff like that. So without reading the full front cover preview, it seems like a good book. I'm not really into historical fiction like that, but it seems pretty interesting. And then, okay, we have What Have You Done? Then we have Think Twice by Harlan Coben. So this is again thriller. So I have two thrillers since Halloween is coming up. I wanted to find like a Stephen Hawking book. Stephen King. I wanted to find a Stephen King book, so I was gonna do a video about that, but I may just, I don't know, do like spooky short stories for Halloween. But by the time this video comes out, y'all already like see that. This is the only 2-week book I got. It's called Accidentally in Love. It's a romance book, but it seems like maybe black author, black whatever. So I don't know, I don't really like cheesy like romances, so maybe like having it from like a sister perspective might make it better for me. Because I did read one book like that, and it was so good to the end. Like the ending was like very vague, very whatever. So it's like, I've read 300-some pages for what? For what? For what? So hopefully Miss Danielle Jackson does not let me down. But those are all my books, and they're due next week. Pray for me because all of them are like 300-something pages. And I still have to finish the ones I already have. But this is some art that I drew earlier at work. Look at it, admire it. It looks crazy on screen, but I love it. You know, honestly in life, I'm just blowing up, trying to figure things out. And even though sometimes I'm stressed, I'm like, you know what? I love what I do. I love reading, I love art, I love crafting, jewelry, all that. So I just gotta tap in a little bit more. But you know what? Life is good. I've been making more friends at work, like getting closer, been more social. Things are okay. But anyways, I don't know when I'll finish this vlog, if I ever do. I don't know if it's gonna be a new vlog or continuing the last vlog that I never finished, never got to editing. I think today I need to upload my October TBR, which, like, mind you, is October 22nd. So, but you know what? Better late than never. So when you guys see this, hold me accountable. Hopefully I've read it then. Hi friends, long time no see. So as you guys know, I am addicted to shopping for a whole bunch of different little things. And guess what? Your girl went to Dollar Tree. Y'all know I don't do right in Dollar Tree, but had to go today. So I've been thinking about learning how to crochet, and I have big yarn, but when I was at Dollar Tree, I was like, okay, let me try with these little small yarns so that even if I like mess up, this is only $125, you know. This is better than wasting a whole bundle of yarn. So I got this pink and I got this blue, and honestly, I love them. I love them. While I was in the store, I saw these like cute little multi-purpose clips while I was in the checkout line. So I was like, ooh, let me just go ahead and add that to cart. And then lastly, I bought some of these little food storage containers because I do have bigger, like, small totes in my storage unit, but I wanted something I can have at home, so when I'm working on products, I don't have to wrap it up in craft paper. I can just have it in here. So I got 3 of these containers. They're not too big, not too small, which are a lot easier to sort than the ones I have at home. So can't wait to get to all of that, and maybe tomorrow I can work. I was gonna have my launch today, then I was like, oh, maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Today is Friday, November 1st, by the way. Let me start there. But I think I'm just gonna move it to the 11th. And that's also the day when I am launching something for my art brand. I'm launching my art business that day too. So I'm going to have a lot of news. I just feel like I don't want to announce something and not have any type of like prep time. So I feel like in the past, my launches, the first day would always suck, but then it's like after it would get traction because I would just never advertise. So I'm trying to do a better job at getting my ish together. I do want to get back into posting short form content. I'm trying to be very intentional about what type of content I post. Right now I'm just trying to get ahead and have everything pre-uploaded to all of my channels so that way I don't have to like kind of do it day by day. So you never know. Today might be a great day, tomorrow might be an awful day, might be tired, whatever the case can be. But anyways, I am so happy to just get back to my business, get back to working, and I'll show you guys whatever I do next. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little video. I know it's a hot mess everywhere, but again, life was very chaotic during this point of my life, and as you can probably see at the beginning, probably wasn't as happy. At the end, my energy was definitely a lot better, a lot more mental clarity, and I feel so much happier, healthier in life. But also, it's very funny and very interesting for me to watch this video because a lot of things have changed. I'm no longer at that job. I wasn't there long. I'm no longer at that job. I cut my hair. I have new glasses, like 2 new pairs of glasses. Like, everything has changed. I decided to not read those Book of the Month books right then and there, and so library books I didn't get to read, now I'm just picking up, and then I didn't even realize, like, oh, I first picked those up then. Like, it's just very interesting to watch this video back. A lot of moments where it's like, definitely was not my best self, but I'm so much better now, so much happier and healthier now. But anyways, I just wanted to get this video out before any new vlogs because I wanted to just leave it in fast, and then now you guys can see how I've progressed and how I've, moved forward in life. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's all over the place, but I look forward to an amazing 2025 and even future years after that. Thank you guys for watching. Y'all have an amazing day.